Howdy, welcome on in. My swimming Thor. Welcome to the tavern. Hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully everything is going well. That being said, today after a nice pain-filled weekend, probably not actually, felt really nice. Despite the wisdom teeth distraction, I am back. Still healing from that, of course. But regardless, I am continuing with Crate, or a mod pack from Minecraft, which is Crate Chronicles: The Endventure, and starting at least with trying to get a tree setup going. Got a lot of work to do to get that set up. For one, I got to do transportation and then logistics, and then also figuring out how to do if and what where I want. I have a general idea where I want to do it, so hopefully it won't be too far, but it will be far enough that won't be in render distance, so that way I can keep some frames in the game. That would be nice. In any case, so if you guys are enjoying the content, liking always does help, as well as subscribing if you're new, and of course the notification bell as well to always give you a reminder as to when I do go live in these certain circumstances. So, that said, and without further ado, got a lot of work to do today, mostly which requires, I guess for the beginning, just crafting. I gotta craft girders, I gotta craft conveyors, and then set myself up so that I can transport over long distance with chains. So that's gonna take some time today, but should be fun. Besides, I try to have a decent amount of stuff lying around besides the fact of shafts, but that's fixable, so to speak. And casings are up the wazoo here. That being said, delete those. Take this back with me. And then work on getting... Just make sure everything's going as well while I'm thinking about it in my mind. Planks. Turn that back on. Alright, so chefs. Planks. I'm gonna go with about 10. Mostly just for extra, but also for the sake of I don't want to make too many of these things. Probably gonna need like 6 of these, so 3 should be fine. Find it hard to believe otherwise. That'll help deal with some of the logistics of getting around from place to place. Hopefully. Those away, shafts away. Put those back in their box. And last thing I was gonna need is chains, because I gotta connect all these things with chains. And then girders are with iron sheets and andesite alloy. That's fun. First things first, I don't need any of these poppies. These are useless to me. Just gonna despawn for all I care. Need a bit of those. And I'm gonna take about 33 and turn those into the sheets. I'll go see how much andesite I have left over, if I have any at all. I have 56. Not gonna do it. Alright. Into the mines then. And I'll be back to finish up the next part. It's fine. But basically the idea is to take an extension of some of the rotational power from the actual base here from that building and transport it to a chain, which will use girders to connect, and then it's going to go from here to here, and from here to down there, because I don't really have a train set up yet, but once I get one, I will definitely set up a proper train network that goes down. Until then, I'm just going to use chain networks to get from place to place, since it'll be easier and cheaper. Since trains are still within a reasonable amount of time. Though in the future, like I said, I will plan on getting a train set up so I can have logistics properly lead me to wherever I need to go in a moment's notice. But for now, it's fine. I will live with the situation I gotta live with for now. I don't want to do shapeless. Frick. Oh well. Ouch. You happy with your decision? Gotta be quick. Thank you. a couple stacks, rather a bit more than that. I can't wait to be able to have this more accessible. For now, unfortunately, is a sufferable moment. That's something I will definitely need to work on getting automated at some point, so that way I have this stuff at easy access. Thank you, good sir. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. I think that'll do for a while. Once I get this all up and running, that'll also help. I can get shafts a lot more better for the price of admission. Until then, I'm unfortunately stuck in this bind I'm in. Alright. Let's see. I would imagine 31's got to get me somewhere close to 5. Of course. Oh, there's the 5. And 2. Which I have to organize this crap particularly, so it doesn't overdo itself. Alright, now I'll get started momentarily. I'll leave that to run while I get other stuff ready. And I'm full of iron. The thing has been running for quite a while, so I can't blame it. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need these. That goes in the magic chest. Gets put away, that all gets put away. That just get put away. I guess in the meantime, I guess I'll make chains then, since I have the need for chains. Yep. Where does that get me? Lovely. I don't think that's going to be enough chains, unfortunately, for what I need today. So, without further ado... I'll try that, see how far that gets me, and then go from there. Hey, Axolotl, how you doing? What's going on today? And as I should be being made. Wait, what? Oh, right, I already collected it. Good. Anything interesting going on for you today? Oh, I'm sorry. What did you fall ill with? If I may inquire. Man, why shouldn't I? I'm gonna leave that alone for now, and I'm gonna go work on trying to get this set up. I guess I can extend it right here. What are you playing? What mode? What do you mean by that? You mean, what mod pack? I'm a little unsure as to what you're asking. So the mod pack is called Create Chronicles, the Endventure. And again, the whole point of it is to, I guess as I need to recite, is basically the whole goal is to end up in the end by doing all these different create contraptions and automating and stuff. And there's also challenges that allows you to make things a little easier, which I plan on doing here and there. So like these things and stuff, which I'm actually kind of working on the apple part, actually, surprisingly enough. So that'll be fun. And eventually you can work on these wooden mechanisms at some point. So should be fun. So hopefully that explains what I'm doing. And the whole mod pack's premise. may not have worked as I hoped. Oh, well. Yeah. Have you played Create before in any way? Perfect. Alright, that's gonna do its thing. And it did not do what I wanted. Frick. Couldn't figure it out. No worries. You thinking about playing it yourself? Good. Well, you should be able to find it on Curse Forge. I guess I probably should have put a link in the description. I'll try to do that next time, so that way there's at least a link for everybody who wants to play it. Because it ain't mine, so. And I just appreciate the person who created it, to be quite honest. Right, metal girders, don't fail me now. Well, good. Then yeah, you should be able to find it fairly simply. All things considered. Oh, you crying out loud. There we go. Alright, let's see if this works. I would like to think I can just do this, right? Too far apart, huh? Alright then. Looks like this is going to be more complicated than I thought. But that's okay. And this will go over here. And now the hard part is now I gotta go down. At a somewhat steep angle. This is going to suck. Okay, maybe instead of going down there, maybe I should have gone down further downward. Hold on. I realized I made a mistake here. So let's see, we go here. Oh, I can even go down from there. Okay, let's do that then. Now you've been having a good day, Axolotl, by the way. Sorry, I'm figuring out the logistics of trying to get from point A to point B. That should be fine. Oh, for crying out loud. And from here to... Well, I think I could just go to here. Come on. And then I think based on the level I just did, I think I should be able to go down here. Okay, so it's too steep. That doesn't mean you can't go there, then. I wonder... Nope, still too steep. Bingo. I am noticing the change has stopped, which worries me. I might have to add more power for this. See. I'm gonna just get this all connected and worry about it in a minute. Yeah, it's overstressed. So these get overstressed. Didn't realize these things actually had a stress problem. Okay, but I can fix that with the water wheels at the base here. So I'll fix that in a minute. I think this can't be too far. And go. Okay, I still have a long way to go, but I gotta set up water wheels now in order to get extra power to these things. Unfortunately. Shouldn't take but a jiffy. The whole point of this is just to transport myself from one point to another, and then later probably transport product. But that's going to be a minute from now. Alright, so I have to somehow incorporate water wheels somewhere. The only spot I could think of would be somewhere here. If I set up maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 water wheels, that should get me enough power to do everything I need to do. And it'll also look nice, so there's that positive aspect. Alright, let me go quickly snag some water wheels, which I think they're cheap. And actually, I do have to remember how to build one, though. Okay. And you just double it to make the bigger ones. That'll do. We can be able to use this up, too. Actually, iron wood. I'll use that up. So I don't need that. I don't need the slabs. Don't need that. Seeds can go in the seed bin. Dirt away. Also gonna need more of those chain things. Need more chain conveyors. I don't have enough yet. Alright then. Maybe 2 stacks should be enough. Let's see. Actually, yeah, it should be enough. Now stacks. There we go. And I'm also gonna need a water bucket. So hopefully should be enough power to do what I need. I find it very hard to believe otherwise. Because these things go at 512. Oh, it's too high. Oops. Oh gosh, darn it. I can barely see. Honestly, they're all running. And then now I just gotta find a way to connect that to the system. see, parallel. And these. So we're gonna need those here in a minute. Two. Press me bench. Still overstressed, huh? Actually, I don't think it's an overstressing problem. I think it's just a speed problem. Which, if that's the case, that's an easy fix. Or I thought it would have been. Well, there's another option. I should have enough. What am I doing? Put that back to normal. Get one of those. Let's try that on for size. There we go. Back to normal. See how long that crap holds up till it breaks again. But okay, unfortunately these things are a bit too low. I might just have to carve out some of the dirt. That should be fine. And going back up. Works relatively. Just gotta dig out this spot and it'll work. Let's give that a ride. Alright. That'll do. I do want to see the stress, make sure I'm not going too much over. Okay, so we've added decent capacity now, so that helps. Faith in the water was taking the stress off the actual stress, the actual building. Alright. Quick nap. I'm gonna try to build more chain things. Back to bed. Let's see. Oh, let's go to another 16. Why don't I? See how far 8 gets me. Let's see. Get my wrench out. Okay, that turns a bit rough, but that's okay. Let's see. I can't remember how far this thing actually goes. Three. Oop. Good enough. Right here again. And we'll go here. Ah. A little closer. Go. Almost there. I think a couple more, and that should give me the distance I want. Then I'll be happy with the distance. And I think this will be a good place to do the farming needs. That works. So I'm going to set up my final destination across the other side of the lake. Bruh. Alright, well, how about here? Fine. This side of the river, then. Still. There we go. Alright, that gives me a decent ride back here whenever I'm done, so... Hopefully I should be able to set up a decent amount of farms over here in this area. Without too much issue. The basing again is going to be just logistics. That's all the issue is going to be. I should be able to set a decent amount of farms over here when it's time. I just gotta go prepare everything now for whatever hootenanny. I don't know about faster than a train, but definitely is fast. Perfect. Okay, so we are on about 2,600 stress units. So may want to consider setting up some format of other industrialization. I may want to consider start doing a steam vent. Use. Alright, let me go decompose all my stuff. And then something I just need to do is go back and figure out the actual amount of stuff I need so I don't overdo it on building supplies. That, seeds and flowers. Don't need flowers, don't need seeds. This can go in here. Those can go in there. I have one chain left. Those can go back. Alright, so I gotta go back and try to figure out how much of each item I need from this set of stuff. And then afterward I can do all the math and then go from there. So first things first. You. Ow. Might want to dig that out a bit just to make sure I don't hit my feet every time on the way back. Alright, that's why I brought this backpack, because I have a ton of stuff in here. I'm gonna start building out of this stuff first, and then I'll do the inner layer stuff with all the different forms of terracotta. So that's levels we're gonna get. 3, 4, 5. I'll have to bring dirt later, but that's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I just did that wrong. Just recognized. That's right. Alright, so this is going to be the... Which one is this going to be? So this will be the oak farm. Acacia also has to be like this. Jungle will be 2x2 trees with the spruces. Ironwoods will also be in a similar format. Bamboo will be in a singular format. So, just kind of make a couple more of these rings in similar fashion. Thankfully, stone is a cheap resource to come by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the sixth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All this. Thankfully, in the future, this is very customizable, so I can always do more stuff in the future. That's done. And I guess I'll do the 2x trees on the other side, so that way I can deposit. So 1, 2, 2, and 3. Wait, there we go. More bloody dirt. This will be a little different because I actually have to do it differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since this will be the bamboo, I don't get to do it the same. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this one actually has to be done just a little differently. Because of the way the bamboo is structured. I don't want to take out the top part, so. Just want to take out the top, or just the bottom half. And I also don't have to do the whole planting scenario either. That can be left alone. Just need a place to put a water wheel. Of course. Put that one down and place. Alright. So this will be where the water wheel goes. Now the bamboo could just grow. Could theoretically not do what I'm about to do right now, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Just cover this whole place up. Alright. I will have to come back with more dirt in the future, but that's alright. Just getting them set up. Alright, and these will be about 5 distance away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are where these will go. These will be in a similar formation, though they will be structured differently when it comes down to the dirt placement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. Similar fashion, 1, 2. This is actually where the terracotta will come in that I have extra. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. All this. I honestly don't mind the river, actually. The river's kind of nice. Quite quaint. So I'm gonna leave it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing? Is it Amelet? I hope I'm saying that right. Forgive me if I have butchered your name. Happy you stopped by regardless. Oh, this is gonna suck. Well, thankfully the beehive's not that big a deal. I guess I could get rid of it with my spoon. Thank you. I appreciate the kindness you are showing. How's the food, by the way? Since you're having some food, what you having? If you're willing to share, that is. Bruh. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a survival world. It's a one-player world. Or single player, sorry. Alright, that should be everything I have in terms of the trees. I have, for now anyway. And that is true. Okay, good. Go ahead and now work on doing the next part of the build, which is the fun part. I gotta make denial spaces, so... For the extra large trees. Yeah. Have you played Minecraft yourself, or no? Yeah. Trying to keep it as chill as possible here. By God's grace. Alright, so that'll be the 2x2 structure. And I think I'll just keep it red, to be honest. Always do something differently. No, thank you. I have a feeling you want to show me emotes and or some form of animations of some kind, and I'm good. But thank you, though, for the opportunity. Yep. Thanks, I don't have enough red. I'm just going to go to yellow. that. Oh, I forgot. This doesn't need to be like this. It also kind of does. Trying to think how to do these trees. I guess I could do these in between. I should get plenty of space for the tree growth. Just they grow in a weird pattern. Hopefully. Or actually, I could do this, actually. There we go. Oh, actually, I did this one wrong completely. Whoops. Same goes here. Actually, I probably don't want to do it that close now that I think about it. Nah. Because I don't need it. And I don't really want to waste your time. Because I already know I don't need it. Hey, Jay. How you doing, my man? Long time no see. Might just do these, actually. These are fine. Just do these spaces. That should work. Perfecto. Oh well. I mean, the point is it's just gonna have like a nice ring around the rosy deal, so all that matters. Alright. And they'll be able to plant in these ring areas, so that's all that matters. How you doing, by the way, Jay? How's that going? You're studying? Alright, let me head back and grab some dirt. Yep. Thank you, Amelia. I wish you the best. Hope you find somebody. Been good. Not good on your classes. I'm sorry. I'm happy you've been good. I've been doing good myself, and I'm happy to hear you're doing okay. Happy to hear my man surviving college as best he can. At the moment, just relaxing and chilling at the moment, to be honest. Working on getting a build going at the moment, actually. No, it's not. Studying and failing is definitely not fun. It's better when you're actually succeeding in the project you're working on. This. Don't need these flowers, don't need these saplings, don't need this dirt. Don't need the logs. We'll just put the bee nest here in the area. How many does it have, by the way? Don't tell me. Where do I want this? I want this kind of in an area where it's kind of cool and funny. There you go. Alright, put the seeds away. This wood's gonna be useless to me anyway. Yeah, I just need dirt. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for dirt. Anything interesting been going on so far since I last saw you? Besides your studying? I might actually do like an inner layer. So I may just do the dirt, but I may not go that far out, to be honest. Man, just have to get a Red Bull. That's good. I said it should be enough wood anyway. I don't ever need that much wood anyway in terms of these woods, so. I think the biggest thing working about right now is that jungle trees may not grow that well. We'll have to see. Anyways, lights always help. Give these things some lights so that they don't go away. This one's a bit more complicated because of the way they grow. So we'll just do it on the outside, I guess. And then, and if we do one here, I can do one here and here. Do one there. Do one here and here. That's about all I can do. And like I said, with these, I'm probably just going to do it smaller than I'm actually showing with the dirt. So I'm probably only actually going to do the inner layer. Alright, more torches. Ryder. You missed. Jerk. Later, guys. Oop. That's such a cool feature. That's so helpful. Still gonna make the water wheels. Water wheels. Like shafts is what I need. Since I only have 6, I only need 6 shafts, so. I'm not making the gigantic water wheel for this. Goes away. Quick nap. Ooh. Let's see, don't need that, don't need that. Just need this. And since I only need 6. That should be enough. I don't think I need a big one, because I don't need to go that fast. Alright, so now I gotta do all the calculations of saws and stuff in between. And I also don't need this thing to be the most consistent of things either. I guess while I'm thinking about it, maybe I should go fix this. I think it has to do with something here. Get rid of that, get rid of that. So I believe that is the issue. Alright, let me see if that fixes my problem here. There we go. So that was the issue. You. So that's my center. Center. Oh, this is gonna be fun trying to set up with all the bamboo. Ay caramba. I don't mind this being efficient. Thing is, I only need the saws for this, so I don't have to replant with whatchamacallit. This is my center. Okay, so I'm gonna need, since I have a piece of paper here, I gotta do some writing here. So I'm gonna use saws, deployers, and what else? Just saws and deployers. So for this, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm also not really liking the placement of this dirt. I'm also realizing. I'd rather be farther out so I don't have to worry about it interfering with other stuff. So I will just go ahead and move this around. There. So I just don't want it interfering with my saws. Boom. There. That's better. I'm gonna go fix this real quick then. Ah! That's much better. Okay, so that's going to be 2 deployers, 2 saws here, I believe. Even a 3rd saw for contingency. So I can't remember how this kind of works. Then again... No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, actually I don't want to do that, never mind. So, definitely... Oh. So that's at least 6 saws... Possibly... That's the thing, whenever it's at like an angle, it's hard to tell. Like, for here... I feel like you would only need 2, because I feel like when this thing starts going around in a circle... I think I'll just do 3 saws and 2 deployers per, so... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4 for deployers. This is going to be a 1 deployer... And then... 3 saw setup. And then this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, or I guess just a 2 saw setup with a 2 deployer setup. So 2 deployer, 2 saws. That goes for this one as well. And then this will just be 1, 2, 3, maybe just 3 saws, just so I'm not causing problems. There. Let's cover up these holes real quick so I don't step in this stuff. Or 1, 2. So that'll do for now. Okay, so that's kind of the math. That's not even extending other logistics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So 13 saws and 9 deployers. That's going to be rough. I have the materials for it, it's just going to be rough. Actually, hold on a second. Just recognize this as another problem here. That's fine. Okay. I saw that. Better. Once stranger of all, this will all be a bad memory. Just until then, for now, it's just gonna have to stick with it. Alright, real quickly, do wanna quickly deposit everything, get it out of my inventory. Don't need that. I'll put that in there for now. Those go in the sapling box. That goes in there. Dirt box, dirt box. I don't have any seeds. I do need to make more torches. Sure. So there, that's there. Alright, that should help. For now. Alright, I guess before I go back, I'm actually gonna go ahead and make all this stuff. So I do want to go set up a grinding setup, just so that way it's set up. I need a copper casing and a metal bar. Which is just a log and a piece of copper. Speaking of copper, don't have any. Get this done real quick. Actually, I can't just wash this stuff. Oh, I have to crush it. And then I could wash it. I'm not worried about that. I would like to bulk smelt it, though. It's less resources. Cook, smelt. Should be cooking. Perfect. Now I just give it some time while I'm busy with other stuff. Make the grinding wheels, which need 2 of them. And I'm gonna need 16. Also gonna need more belts, unfortunately. Never mind. Gonna need these. Gonna need input chest, output chest. Input and output chest. Also gotta figure out how to set this up. So technically I could do a curve. I could do 1, 2, the grinders, then they'll topple over here to another belt that'll just end up here. So all things considered, that should be good. And I just gotta put the base in there for whatever hootenanny. As for how in the heck I'm gonna get that transferred, it's just gonna be a couple cogs. So, what you gonna do? Okay. In fact, it may should be extended, actually. That works. And I'll just do that just for looks, because it doesn't matter. Let's see, what does parallel do? Perfect. No, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. That's perfect. And then this will also go into a chest over here with this on the side. I don't know why the frick I keep doing that. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna need some cogs, because I don't have any. Let's see, planks. I don't think we need that many cogs. Mostly I just need 2 at the most here. That's mostly because like the gearbox I might have to make afterward. Gotta make sure to collect that when I'm done. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that is the complete wrong direction. It needs to be. So I need this one to go like that. I need that one to go like that. And I'm pretty sure this is a 1 thick wall. Yes, that's going to make that quite the difficult problem here. What else do we have in the arsenal of madness in here? I mean, well, let's just see. What does this connect to? Oh, never mind. Works. So it allows me to do that. Trying to think here for a minute. Because I don't think that works. No. Didn't think so. Because I guess I don't really need to see these. That's the problem. I just need one to go like this. I just need this one to go like that. Yeah, so it has to go the opposite direction. Alright, Crate, what you got for me? Because gearboxes aren't really gonna... I mean, gearboxes would cut it. And I have all that stuff in there for more shafts, so it's not exactly like that's a problem. So shafts definitely are not the issue here. One, two. Those created. Actually, I need this to be a 6-way one. I don't know if that's even possible to make with this. Okay, it is. So one of these into that. 6-way gearbox. And that's going in the right direction. Now I just need that to go in the opposite direction. Which requires another gearbox. So much fun. Okay, and I just gotta put the water thing there, and that'll allow it to grind. And then, last but not least, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that works. That was madness. Wrong one. Alright, so once the copper's done, which it should be enough done now, I can do what I need to do. I just gotta input redstone, those will grind out, and that way I don't use my sandpaper. So let's see, my copper should be done smelting the majority. Oh yeah, it's done. I feel like I'm missing some... Oh, it's still depositing. Oh, I forgot, it's right, it's slow. That's fine. I don't need that much anyway. Let's see, wood. I'll just take half a stack of this. This should be enough. I hope. As for building tools, don't have anything at the moment. Shred. Didn't mean to do that. Frick. Not bad. I didn't think it worked on regular logs, not shredded. These aren't even stripped. There. Back to normal. Alright, then one iron bar. I should have lying around. I do. Just gotta fix it. That goes back, that goes back. It's also free to fix your iron bars. Then back to normal. And that together makes an item drain, because for some reason you need one of these to make this work. And then item drain on the bottom. What the frick? There we go. Now that should work with what I need. So that's an automatic grinding stone, so if I ever need to grind out the stuff I'm about to grind out, it's easier. So that's done. That's done. That's done. Let's see, I'm gonna need 9 iron, I'm gonna need 9 redstone quartz, I'm gonna need... Basically, it's a whole ton of frickin' stuff. 9. And then I'm gonna need... Yeah. I was gonna need 9 of these, which is 9 times 4, which is 36. Already got the andesite. Other than that, should be good to go. This part. That's not the iron farm, Joseph. That's not the iron farm. Then I also need the saws, need iron, yeah. And I gotta make 13 of those, so. So 13 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those have to get flattened out in sheets as well. I do its magic. Oh, that would help. And that is done. Create these real quick while I'm waiting. And andesite casing, of course. Of course, I don't have enough. But yeah, I do. That's done. And then the deployers. Those are done. Deployers are done. Oh, that's hopefully a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. I was going to be here a lot longer trying to do all this. Alright, well, this is no longer a useful tool to me, so that can just get out of my trash. Get out of here. Those can go back in their slot. Everything else is fine. I also have to pick a suitable conduit for the next step. I guess I could just use, what are they called? Chassis. Remember, I think they connect forward. Yeah, so they just connect next to them. Okay. That's right, I'll have to glue it, so. Just logs and... So yeah, just logs and the andesite. Oh, that's all I need. Stone, copper, iron. I don't think I have coal on me. Also, Create told me I did something. Right, 6-way chat, the 6-way thing. And I did find a bee nest, so it's congratulating me on that as well. Alright, so let me go quickly get some of my whatchamacallit and combine these. Wait, wrong way. Alright, well, I don't see how that's going to not be enough, so I would hope. And then, along with that, I'm also going to need a radial dials. Forgot about that part. I think they're just mechanical bearings. So slabs, shafts, and andesite casing. Speaking of which, I should probably go ahead and make some more andesite casing if I get the chance, since I have the chance real quick. Okay, so I will have to do the wood blocks, I think. Yeah, so strip logs, okay. Thankfully this is about to be over. I don't need to worry about collecting. After this, I'll be alright. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be good. Whole nother set. Alright, so I'm gonna need about 6 of these. Need about 6 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that one back. Need about 6 of these. These slabs. I'm just gonna put these away. I guess I don't need these anymore. I'm just gonna need my glue. I know I don't have everything yet because I still gotta make a few more things. I need those. Gonna need my glue. Alright, I'm also gonna need depositories. So where are those at? They are the moving depositories. And I can never seem to locate them. There they are. So I got those. I'm also gonna need a chest, I think. Should remember how these things work. The second one with the 1 gap. Yes, it has to be a 1 gap block. The items can be inserted and exported. Okay. I'm gonna guess that chest would probably work, but I might just use a shoot. Just so I know I'm not worried about it too much. So shoots and casing. Couple of those. Shoot. Actually, I need more than that. Actually, I need a lot more than that. They just recognized. That should be enough. Then I'm also gonna need 6 shoots. And then with that, some chests. Which I'll have to make some more. Spruce. Oh well. I feel like right now, for now, a double chest should do me wonders until future notice. And that should be enough to... So I'm gonna need 2 on the ground and then 1 per chest. So, or 1 per mechanical thing or whatever. So that's 6. I guess I still need a bit more chests. I need 3 more chests. Let's see. There we go. And those will be the storage containers for the tree choppers. least going forward, this will be a lot easier to make. It's just for now. Yahoo! Alright, good. So this thing is far enough where it's not going to cause like a lot of lag when I'm not by it. Alright, I guess the first thing is going to be setting up the water wheels. Here and here. And then a bucket. And there's the water wheel. No, whatever. Ugh. Alright, there's that one. Whatever, I'll just take this out. There's that. Too much. And go over here. And last but not least, alright, so that's also set up. The next job is to set up the chassis and bearings and all the other kit and caboodles on each and every farm. Yeah. Also gonna need the glue, just in case. Oh, for frick's sake. Always place when stop. Yes, please. So that'll be as far as that goes. As far as that goes. Gosh darn it. Just gonna get this done now because I know this thing's gonna grow back almost immediately. That should be enough. I'm gonna hope that's what I decided. There. Alright, then this one. Bearing, chassis. Interesting problem, but easier solution. I just gotta put the torches by the trees. That's all. Alright. That looks good. Next. I think these are really easy to leave a hole for maintenance. Same problem. Got that one. Only now I realize. Actually, these torches are fine. It's these ones that are more worrisome. Yeah. So I notice it has to have 3. So it also has to have 3. Yeah, because there ain't no way that's 3 just without 3. Nope, wrong way. That's why I'm checking. Nope. Alright, so I have to go make more saws, but so far so good. So far so good. Alright, so let me go count the number of saws I need. Apparently I didn't make enough. I'm gonna need 2, 3, 4. Okay. Easy fix. Then I'll come back and set up all the logistics of all the trees and bamboo farm. Boop. Let's see. I need... What do I need? I need 6. I need like 4 more saws. So I need 2, 3, 4. And then 4 times 3 is 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not that. I think that's everything I needed from this. I hope. If not, I'm gonna have some real bad questioning. Alright, so 1, 2. Wait. There we go. I believe this one's also the same way. Okay, so those are all set up now. Just need 1 single chest on each of these. Or the depository. this space. Nope. That one goes there. That one goes there. This one goes here. We do our interfaces. And a double chest with a chute. Or something like that. I'll have to figure that out later. So that. And it's going to spin around here. It's going to end up here, so this is going to be the middle spot. So that should be right. That goes there. Wrong one. That goes there. And then this will be the middle spot, so this is where this will go. Same here. Same here. Well, kinda. Alright, so those will be all the middle spots. And these go here. To then hopefully deposit into chests below. At least that should be what's happening. Okay. And then deployers, which have to go not there, because that'll go below, so it has to go one above. Has to go like that. There you go. Boop, boop, boop. And this only requires the one that goes, I believe, here. Didn't think about that. I'll have to work on that afterwards, about how I'm going to get the stuff strapped on, but whatever. And then these both require 2, so this I didn't make enough of, thankfully. Set there. No. Bruh. That's how they should go. Actually, it just needs to go one over, actually. It's more like it. Same with this one. Okay, now I gotta do the whole processing thing, or actually tell what just what. So that goes there. Glue all this together. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I am busy. If you would mind. Fricker. There you go. Feel nice and connected. Oh, I forgot to do this part. I don't think it matters. Whatever. Acacia. Plant. Okay, so it still stays connected even though I didn't do that part. Oops. Okay then, no worries. 2 of those. Hopefully this works out well. It's already been set. Jungle saplings. That's fine. And then, last but not least, spruce. And hopefully these things just work. Well, come on then. Alright, well, these should work. You know what? I'm actually not exactly upset that these aren't exactly working as I thought it would have. For before I do anything else, there we go. Alright, so that one looks like it's working. See how this one goes. Right. Oh, did I do it the wrong way? Fudge. I did it the wrong way. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's try that on for size. Yay! Seal that up. Like I said, I'm not exactly too worried, but if I need to, I can go make another one real quick, and while I think about it, make another couple deployers. This one has to actually... I guess I should just go make a couple more, and then I can come back and finish this one up. It won't take that long. This one should be working, though. This one should work out off the rip. And it does. Leave that one to its processes. This one should work without a hitch. If I actually remember to glue to everything. Let's try that again. That's better. This one's all glued up. Let's go see how this one's working, see if this actually does its job. And that should be the last one. Yes! Okay, so the only problem now is just getting the actual stuff to deposit. Which is easy. Let's see, chest. That. Chest. That. And then... Okay, definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need the bucket anymore. Don't need the torches. Wrong one, you nincompoop. There they are. That should work. Okay, what if I just, pretty sure this doesn't work. I didn't think so. Oh, that's what I have to do. Okay. It's fine by me. Okay, until I make a smart chute, I don't think I want to do that one yet, because that's just going to cause complications. So the last thing I want to do is that thing having it run out of, saplings. As for that part, doesn't matter. Besides, now you're gonna get stocked up anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna make some smart chutes as well as some, other stuff I need to make. This away with the bamboo. There's just so much. It's fine. Alright. Okay, why is that not chopping? Saw not making contact? Ooh. It's interesting. Figured that would have cut. Give it the benefit of the doubt. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smart shoots. And also 2 more arms. So 5 smart funnels and then 2 arms again. Be right back. Let's see. So let's see, smart funnels and the arms. Don't need that. So it's just brass, and okay, that's easy to make. Whereas this is not. So I'm gonna need 2 more hands and 2 more ruby things. And I must need 5, so that's gonna be 7 rose quartz, 7 iron. 7 iron. 7 rose quartz, or ruby quartz, whatever. And these go here, that goes there, that goes there. Got the 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. Alright, just gotta make the full set. And then hands, I gotta make 2 more, so I gotta make 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I don't need the iron for that. And then I have the andesite casing and the andesite for the hands. Be right back. Have these get all smashed up real quick. Bend this down real quick. I also have to run back to the kitchen and grab some dried kelp as well. I'll make these real quick. Seven of those. I have dried kelp. Now let's just the inside casing. Alright, well that was easy. And with that, these farms should be done. Hopefully. Okay. Well. Frick. Forgot to make filters. Also, the saw is not working. I want to see if that even works on that one. It does. Let's also need to go make a couple more saws, because that's not working. It's always fun. Come on, round. Let's see. Let's first put that there. Put back. Actually, I really don't need this, actually. That goes back. And I should be good to go back around. Okay, there we go. that back. And the glue should still be good. Alright, so I do need to go make a couple more saws, and I was gonna make 5 filters. What about that part? And I gotta restrict everything. Thankfully they're not expensive. So 2 more saws, 5 filters. Let's see, filters are just andesite, iron, and iron nuggets and wool. And then 2 more saws, which are just iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also those. These flattened out while I'm busy. It's got a lot of stuff to put away. I don't need that. I don't need these. Keep those for when I'm done. Wood. String. That. Actually, I need 5, right? So maybe 10 nuggets. 5 filters. Or I'll just do one at a time. Okay, so no sapling. This is a blacklist. Deny saplings. Check. Then I gotta find other saplings and... Whoop! Deny. Spruce sapling. Deny acacia sapling. Deny jungle. Wait. Okay, good. And then deny ironwood. Those will go on the filters. Okay, so that's made, and I'm just gonna make the saws, so. Those are relatively cheap. And that'll hopefully get everything I just basically need. Iron. Andesite. Sauce. Thankfully, these things being attached shouldn't go too difficultly. Times it actually. Yep. Alright, so I might have to stop this thing. Whatever. Thank you. That should be fine. Just gonna make sure all the glue's stuck and we're good. There we go. And if I can just do this one right here. glue. I can go back to normal. It should still have its setting, I hope. Can't tell. I'd keep an eye on that, make sure it still plants the saplings properly. And this one's doing well, that one's doing well. This one was just waiting to be started, I think. That it was. That it was. Alrighty. Now comes the fun part. Let's see. Jungle. Spruce. So I should be at a nice spruce, so that means everything else should be able to come out. Has it not cut anything? Hold on. No, it just doesn't have anything, I guess, at the moment. Jungle sapling. So, ironwood. I find that hard to believe that hasn't deposited anything. There it goes. What to say. Cool. Everything is now properly set up. Don't need the glue anymore. Those away. Ooh. Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, that might just been accidental. That's fine. I guess I'll drop off after its next rotation. Why? It's weird. Alright, well, chopped its wood. I dropped off something at some point. There it goes. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we're definitely well on our way to getting apples now. It's a lot to keep force chunk loaded, but whatever. Yeah, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just let it run. I think it should run just fine. It's not too far from where I'm at the moment to worry about it. Perfect. Good. Okay, so it's always gonna have that random occurrence where just some of the logs are just gonna get stuck. That's unfortunately something I can't prevent in spite of everything I've been doing. Just fine. Anyway, that's good to go. Can leave that be now, so that is done. Alright, so next thing on the list is to, I guess, get started with a fish farm, just to have food. I still really gotta get working on food sources, and I have really been slacking in that department. And fish would obviously be nice to kind of get started along with harvesting the kelp I receive. So I would love to try to get that set up. It is going to require a bit of hootenanny here. So the middle's right about here. That's where I would put the water wheel and then the other wheel. Hi, Mystic. How you doing? And then I'm going to need the nets. I'm going to need harvesters. I'm going to need everything in its mother. Actually, shouldn't I just do this above it? No, because then it doesn't make sense. So, probably should just do it below. Well, guys, I gotta take my medication for my wisdom teeth removal. Help deal with the pain. I mean, I can't pay for it, so I don't want you doing that anyway. Much as I appreciate the offer. And I would imagine you'd be using AI, so I can do that too. I just don't. With all due respect. Alright, so I am going to need the net. I am going to need... I just can't pay you for it. So unfortunately, it would be... I wouldn't say meaningless, but it wouldn't be helpful for you in any case, and I don't want to do that to you. These, I'm going to need portable storage interface. I'm going to need harvesters, I think. Yeah, so it's just got to be whatever I'm about to do. I do not want to. Yes. I do not want to spend money on something that I just don't want to. I'm gonna need mechanical harvesters. I'm gonna need nets. I'm gonna need storage interface. Got the other stuff. I'm gonna need a water wheel. Thank you, though. Gonna make the water wheel. Then make the mechanical bearing. Slab. Okay, so I gotta make safety nets. Okay. That'll be fun. And then... gonna need... how do you make these? Rope. And rope's made with that stuff. Yay! Fun. Well, I guess I do have rice, so I just gotta cut it up. I just been lazy. Is there any other way to get this stuff? So you cut up that, you cut up wheat, you cut up bamboo, you cut up rice. That's it, huh? Rice or bamboo? What a sad time we live in. No. It's not a timing issue. see, rice. Where's my rice? There it is. Crying out loud. Cut everything! There we go. Plenty of rice, plenty of rope. Well, if that ain't enough for the nets I need, I don't know what is. I do, but not in the way that other people are doing it. Because I know plenty of people are doing it that way, and that's just not the way I've been instructed to do it, so... And I would like to follow what my father has told me to do in heaven, so... He's been pretty good to me, and I don't want to forsake him for something less. He's got it. I don't know if I made 32. I might just need 24. Might be a bit too many. I think 24 nets will be fine. Alright, so those are the nets. That's the harvester done. Nets are done. Water wheels done. Harvesters. I'm gonna need about... I'm not even sure. Well, he doesn't exactly have an image. God being my father in heaven, he doesn't exactly have something you could make. And even if he could, it would be very dishonorable for him, to him. So, unfortunately, that's kind of out of the picture here. Sorry. Or, well, kind of sorry, kind of not. That's good, that's good. Let's see. So we are looking at about a 1, 2... Why is that one not growing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, I guess just 3. 3 long, I guess. Give or take. I should do it. See, 3 long, so 6 iron. Well, no, that's not the issue. It's not that I wouldn't like it. It's that you can't. There's nothing you can do to make it look good. So it wouldn't do it justice, and God would honestly probably get pissed. So, and I don't want him getting upset with you on that occasion. That's that. And now just the portable storage interfaces, which are really cheap. I have to make some more linear chassis, unfortunately, but that's fine. Should have everything I need now to make this. Let's see, water wheel, chemical bearing. Ew. Heck. Oh. I know you do, and I appreciate the encouragement. The best way you can do that is always just hanging out and chilling. Otherwise, there's not really much else you can do. That's always the best thing you can do to help grow the channel. I'm dying. Alright, that's set up. And bearing. I know you're not greedy for money. But like I said, there's not much you can do in terms of anything else that I need or desire or want. So, unfortunately, with me, it's kind of crap out of luck, period. Ah, for frick's sake. Actually, no. That one. Yeah, I figured. Ah. And a net. Ah. And that should work. I actually don't need these, so we can just do that. Put the chest there, or barrels, or whatever I'm going to do, and then put the interface here. There. And then that'll swing around and probably connect over here, I think. Also gotta connect these two. Oops. Which way is this turning? The way I need it to go. Perfect. These here. Oh. Phew. Selected box must be connected, huh? Oh, frick. Oh, come on. Alright, the rest should all turn with ease, so let me make sure of that. Right. Okay. That should do it. It's been nice to meet you as well, Miss May. Or Mystic May. Alright, so that looks good. Hope your day's been well so far. Okay, so I gotta turn that off now and put a chest on it so it doesn't keep doing this. Alright. Let me go grab some barrels. You can. I don't think timing will be any better. And even if it is better, I'm not gonna need it, so... I thank you, though. Appreciate it. I do hope you're able to find some business out there. Let's see, barrels. Barrels. There, put that there, put that there. Two. This can go on the thing. This can go on the bottom. You probably won't be able to contact me privately. Sorry. I don't tend to put out stuff to contact me privately in terms of this kind of situation. I don't even need these anymore. Oh well. Those in there. Put the logs away. Andesite can go back in here for now. That can go be put away. That can go away. Oh. That's right, I with my torches. Dirt away. Don't really need that. Take the extra shoots. I probably won't. There probably is not really a good way to contact me again, unfortunately. And like I said, it's not necessary. I do. I do. Actually, I don't have a Twitter. That's probably one of the few things I don't have. Let's see, so... should be here. Grass tunnel. And there's like funnel. I do not have a good Twitter. That's the only thing I don't have, sorry. I remembered I did not have a Twitter. My bad. Oh, for frick's sake. I messed this up. There we go. Better. That works. That works. Appreciate the follow, Mystic, by the way. Alright, this thing should now be functioning appropriately once I glue all this together, which it is glued. So, it should now be working. You can. Like I said, I'm not going to need it, so I'm sorry. It'll be a waste of your time. It should be working. I don't need it, nor do I want it. Because I don't need any art. I don't want any art right now. Sorry. Nor do I think I'm gonna want any anytime soon. It's barrels. I need to get rid of those 2 barrels. I think it's confusing it. Ay, caramba. Alright, which one of you is causing the problem? Oh, now you emptied? Whatever. Just leave this to its business and hopefully it'll figure itself out. Ah! Need that. Oh, there it goes. Cool. Cool. Alright. So that is done. So now the question is, do I want to do it here as well and get these started? Thankfully, I put myself in a position, I put it into a position where I can actually work off this. If I wish to. Get these automated. I gotta think about that. Man, let's see, how many harvesters do I need? I need from the center. Just the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 harvesters. That's per area, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So that's gonna be 20. So I'm gonna need like, wow. 4 times 20 is 80, and is I alloy. I have it. It's not that I don't have it. Gonna need 40 iron, I think. Patiently waiting for the iron. I was gonna need 20 of these. Alrighty then. 2, 3, 4. Don't need this anymore. Those go there, those go there. And then I'm also going to need some more linear chassis. I think I'll just use these. Which should be allowed, I'd imagine. Yeah. And... thank you. Back in the log pile. Alright, I'm also going to need a couple more windmills, a couple more bearings. Like 4 water wheels, I think. So that's 4 times 8, which is 8, 16, that's 32. Four. 4. And then 4 water wheels, of course. Four mechanical bearings, 4 of these. That's good. And I'm gonna need 4 of these, or 8 of these. 8 of the smart intersections. And then 4 and 4. Good. That's all I have left. So I got the water wheels, got the portable interfaces, got the mechanical bearings, mechanical harvesters, linear chassis, actual depositories, and I just need some inventories stuff. Well, we ain't got much, but we'll use whatever we have left. That works. Freaking multi-wood chest. Ay caramba. That. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 for the actual inventories, and that gives me 8 for the actual depository. Good. Take a quick nap. Okay. That being said, I still need a bucket of water. I should need like what, 4 buckets for this. Alrighty. So Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna need some blocks, because I gotta lock up the waterway once I'm started. I did not fill in that thing. It's just hollow as can be. Oh, what block should I use? We'll use up this vertical tough stuff since it's just sitting in here. Shouldn't need that much anyway. That. That's actually real easy. Place that there, place that there. Get these out for now, and these. Okay. Then I'll be able to access it from there. That's one. Yerp. Saw that coming. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. Mechanical bearing. Cool. Let's work. Perfect. Mechanical bearing. And last but not least, oh, this is going to be a bit more painful. But not that bad. Mechanical bearing. And then that's even assuming this thing's actually going the right direction. So it's gonna go this way, okay. Two, three, four, five. And one single chest. And I think that's it. That looks about right. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna stop it over here on the right. Or just frick off, you know. That's fine. Where do I actually want to extract from? I have no bloody clue. I guess I really don't have a choice. Coming around. Actually, I probably could do a little closer, but whatever. Okay. So Mesos has to go here. Which means the chest has to go in here. Yep. And that should be the whole setup. Yeah, go. Alright, so once I connect it with the glue, should be good to go. And stop. That's good to go. Perfect. Come in here, access the rice, and get out. Same goes over here, I think. It's like the same concept. Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to have to break these for the moment. Sad day. Fine. Here. Okay, so it's going to go that way. As I thought. That's good. I have to come back through afterward and fix all that. And put this here. Put that there. That there. That should work. There we go. My hoe, where did I put that thing? I still gotta glue everything together, right? That should do it. Nice. Tomato, 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 cabbage. And she should be running faster than you can imagine. Did I do it too close? No, I didn't. What's wrong with you? There it goes. Should just take a minute for it to realize what the frick is going on. Figured to recognize that a lot faster. Alright, same component, same idea. Oop. And funnel. For the moment. Where are they? There. Alright, same predicament. And if I'm not mistaken, it's still all going the same way. Based on that, that is going in a... It's going in that direction. Where are they? There they are. So... It's actually the other way, actually. If I'm correct. Yep. So let's see. In your chassis. This. Chest. Perfect. That should be nice and connected. Oh, too much. I was not sure how that happened, but it's too much. Is that potato? Well. Oh, I see. That's why. That's why... See, let's try that again. That's better. Much better. So it should be potatoes here and carrots. And I imagine I'll start depositing those... Oh. Whoops. I'm just gonna fix this side, because I really just do not care. Chest. That and that. Where are you? Works, and... That should now be able to deposit. Okay. If I'm correct, it just needs a moment to catch up with what's going on, and then it'll start doing its thing. And that is true. I also need to replace these lights. I forgot about that. What I forget? And stay there. Alright, last one. Shouldn't be that freaking difficult. These, one of these. That goes there. Your chassis, harvester. Before I get started. It's going like that, okay. Handles back in a minute. 5 of those. Chest. Chest. Actually has to get pushed back, actually. I just realized. I'll do that after I'm done building it. And confirming it. That's good. Dum 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 dum. Alright. Gotta quickly redo all this. Wait. Just that. I actually need some blocks and that. Wait, no. That goes there, that goes there. That should be everything. Good. I just go and reform that and put that back to normal. Hurry up. It's here. Ow. As for the stairs, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be a different question altogether. And that. I'd like to think that's allowed, considering it still works. Yeah. I find that kind of hard to believe that didn't work. It's there. This comes up here. That goes up here. All right. Farms have been automated. Even this little one's been automated from the beginning, but it's all right. Sounds from the iron farm. See, I can't undo that, can't undo that, can't undo that. These I can all undo though. Seeds go with a seed chest. Those go downstairs. That goes in the decoration bin. These all have to get undone. Back where that belongs. Okay. Go put all these vegetables away. So back to the original. Alright, so food is now properly covered, and so is wood. I wouldn't mind going find other woods in the future, but for now, it's not the end of the world. Bee nests, safe shelter. I don't need to do that just yet. Great has congratulated me on using my first One of these. It's also congratulating me on the funnels. Fishing net. Anything else you congratulate me on? Nope. Still can't pull out a blue yet. Alright. So next thing would be to probably work on getting crushing wheels set up. But to do that, I have to get to work on actually making a proper steam engine. Which is a bit expensive. But I can at least get started on the project. Assuming is copper sheets. Which, in spite of everything, is actually not something I have a whole lot of. What does this require? Blocks of copper. Wow. That's rough. Oh. I don't exactly see how 4 stacks of copper should do me bad, so... 4 stacks of copper into the smeltery. Let's see, increase the output, you can improve any 3 core characteristics, sorry. Boiler's heat source, while blaze burners can supply greater heat depending on their state. Heated or preheated, more heat results in more efficient steam generation. Water, steady supply of water, consume more water, insufficient supply, display a minimum required. Yeah, that's fine. Fluid pump, yeah. Then a boiler size. For passive steam engines, level 0, a 2x2 fluid tank with a height of 1 block is sufficient. So level 18 requires 72 blocks. Okay. Which I will be working on getting towards having a proper steam setup, so... that's gonna be fun. And then beyond that, I still gotta make all the different steam engine amounts, which I guess just one would be fine, but can make multiple. Alright. So, work on getting that. And then blaze burners are also going to be a necessity. So, since this is going to take a while, I'm actually going to go grab the blazes I'm going to need. I'm going to need a 9x9 setup. So, blaze burners. Iron sheets. And I'm going to need about 3x3, so that's going to be 9 times 4, which is 36. Smashed up. And then since eggs are a thing, I think I'll actually be using an egg setup, since I know I can use rosters or whatever for eggs. So I will more than likely be doing that for my actual setup. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Position 3. Hello?
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Alright. So I was working on trying to get the end stuff. We're gonna try to get another rack. 9 of those. 9 blaze burners, and if I'm not mistaken, if I do this quickly enough, I won't need to worry about it. Just in case something does go horribly wrong. I'm gonna go do this in the basement. Just in case. Yeah, because nothing wooden down here, so. Ooh! Okay, got the blaze burners. Alright, blaze burners have been snagged. Copper's still being processed. Oh. It's gonna take a while. Let's see, the blaze burner. Where do I want this? I want this nearby, but not too close. I think right here is fine. That should do fine. Just because I need to have this in the area. But otherwise, I'm gonna move that. Okay. And then actually, can I see what this thing says I can use to fuel with? Good. Biofuel, seed oil, peanut oil, if I want to get peanut oil. Lava, of course. Probably not lava. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use eggs. Eggs seem to be the idea here. Gotta find it. Come on, where are you? At least that's cheap. I'm also going to build a mechanical arm, and then also get everything powered, which, with any remaining power, I should be able to get that done with whatever remaining power I have left. Alright, first things first though, I actually gotta feed these guys. These guys actually need some food. Before I can even think about that. Seeds. Wheat and beets. Wheat and whatever. Alright, everybody, let's get you fed. Them. Sorry. Alright, well, so while they're busy doing the hoo-ha, I'm gonna go work on getting the arm ready. Let's see, mechanical arm. I need a depository. Depot. I already got the other stuff. Just need, gotta make more, what do you call them? Are they? Funnels. And then, what else do I need to make? So besides the funnels, I just need the actual tanks themselves. Yeah. And the actual roosts. I don't know if I even have any more. How do you get straw? Well, that's a bloody unfortunate situation. Well, bamboo it is. Guess gotta make a pit stop to the bamboo farm real quick and make some bamboo wood. It's the only option I got. What if I should use peanuts to superheat? Might not be such a bad idea, actually. So far, these guys have actually been working in the background, in spite of everything. These trees are a bit wondering. I don't know why they're not working. Watch because like the torches. I can see that being a reason, because they can't grow vines. That might actually be very well the case. Well, these can grow because they don't have vine problems. Anyways. Bruh. Like, I just want to go into the crafting grid, man. There. And if I use this on a cutting board, that should guarantee me one. So. Yep. Oh, I love that so much. Is there anything else I can do in order to strip off the, I also saw if I wanted to so badly. But I'm not that bad. Alright. I don't imagine I need that much, so... So that gives me 5. I feel like 4 should be enough eggs, I don't know why. So I feel like 12 should be enough. So I'm just gonna go to 12 and call it a day. And then bamboo and wheat. And 4 wheat. So I just want to ponder this, make sure I understand how this thing works. Okay. I've never seen a spawner like that, so sure. Alright. Okay. And poultry product collecting, see ponder of chicken roost. It must be fed. Oh. Well, that makes this a lot more complicated. Liquid food from other mods. Alright, so I actually have to feed the guy. Which means I'm actually gonna need my seeds from my, whatchamacallit. That's an unfortunate situation to be in. How does it even tell me what a chicken with a roost wants to eat? It don't. Okay, but they just want seeds, so... I guess what I could do is use, throwers, for lack of a better name for them, because I can't remember. And just launch the seeds. It's actually probably one of the best ones, too, because I can just launch beetroot and wheat seeds over. Oh my gosh. We got herrings. I didn't know I'd be getting junk. It's cool I get junk, but I didn't know I'd be getting junk. Let's see. I don't think lily pads have any use besides making a frog plushie. So I guess I'll have to keep them then. I also make biomash. In fact, I actually can make lily pads with water, but I can't use it to make compost. Yes, I can actually. Never mind. I have one way to make compost quickly. I don't even know why I have these. Well. So this is like a whole nother setup because the way this has to go down. So I really have to set up. I really have to set up stuff just for this to work. I guess I'll be going to the Steam Age next session. I'll put the bottles in there. Bowls can go downstairs. Make sure I'll move the bottles. Tripwire hooks. Don't know what else to do with them. What did I do with all my stuff? Right here. Right then. Well. Definitely changes some things. Yeah, Mr. Villagers, thank you. It's still going. Good lord. Alright, we'll have enough for the tanks, so I'm not worried about it. Which unfortunately might have to be made out of spruce here. And balance the scales. It's 14. And I don't have enough. And for that many, huh? I don't have aspen. Let's have bamboo, which is cheaper. Not there yet. Balance. Ah! Fudge. Just have some pine. Almost there. Alright, I guess we'll see where that puts me with all the... I still gotta turn these into sheets, I forgot. Could we do that while I was waiting? Just gotta wait anyway. Yay. So I'm only getting an extra 2, huh? And I need how many? 72? So I only need 70 then. So I may need about a couple more. One more. Once I make everything, that should be enough, hopefully. For tanks. And that is a grand total of 64. So that's 66. That's 72. So yeah, we're there. So I just need 12 more copper. Nine, 10, 11. Alright, so there's my 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine. I don't need that, I don't need that. So, andesite and gold sheet. I feel like 6 of these things will look cool enough. I don't want to have too many of these things chilling about. So I just don't got the copper right now to process that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Which means I got 4 water buckets for that. Alright, let me go place these down real quick. Oh. And these 6. I guess the power will be coming out of this side anyway. Perfect. Not really worried about the stairs right now. Let's see, I guess the water can come in from this side. I have sinks. What am I doing? That's a lot better. I'll just pump right in, so that's what I'll do when I get started on that. And then we'll have to launch eggs all the way over here. I mean seeds, so... So it is going to be possible to launch seeds. I can just use my current setup for that. So I'm going to have to launch them over the trees, over to here. Have a small setup of, I guess, chains or something leading over here. Anyways, So if I put it here, and I literally freaking yeeted this thing, which it'll be yeetable. There's plenty of sky. And it goes to here, then it gets from here to yeet it over to here. Which I imagine I can put the thing on top or something. And then that goes from there to... I might actually have to do it a little differently and do it on top of the house. So I have to yeet them over the trees, yeet them on top of... over the house. Just to end up here. Just to end up here. And then which, or somewhat over here, probably like right here. I guess even I could just put a conveyor belt right there and just yeet all the way across to the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt will run across and we'll feed the chicken. The chicken will pop the eggs out. And then the eggs will go into this. Hopefully. And hopefully there'll be enough of a buffer to keep up. Which is possible. Okay. So that's probably what I'll do next time. Yeah, there's like a lot of logistics for that, and I gotta prep for that. So that being said, gonna need a launcher, weight ejectors, gonna need water things. Got the roosts, got that, got everything else I think I need. I'm also gonna try to do crushing wheels while I'm there. That'd be nice. I think that'll be everything. I don't really see why I would do anything else. So, in any case, y'all, this is the end for me for the night. I am going to stop here since I got kind of a bit done today, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. I do wish you guys the best. I hope you guys are blessed by God this week. I'll be praying for you as always. And we will hopefully continue this then. So, peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And God bless. Bye.